doing the role model, as expected, many are blanks. But I think the one important thing when I try to fill out is that certain patterns start to show up. For example, being skeptical, right? I have a tendency of wanting to write a certain name down, and thereafter holding back. What starts to flash by when I write down is the flaws of this person. Then I start to ask myself whether or not this person is a role model to me, and then I struggle to actually write it down. So then it becomes a blank.
All humans are imperfect, they're filled with flaws. That's why they're called humans. All Buddhas, before they became enlightened, they were flawed humans too. So I assure you, in this world, you can't find somebody who is perfect except you in your mind, the ideal version of you. You're not able to enjoy the simplest things of life, which means that you're not going to feel enough. And constantly, you're going to be out there looking for something to fill you in. But it's not going to fill you in because you're the one that can't accept you yourself being flawed. So the question is, why do you still hold on to these expectations, even though it's almost impossible for you to find that somebody who is completely perfect, because perfect doesn't exist in a flawed world. Sounds silly, isn't it? But yet it sounds so real, isn't it? How many of you can relate to whatever I'm saying, that you are holding on to some of these expectations in terms of how you look at the world, how you look at the people around you? Then the question comes, if you know it's silly, then why are you still holding on to it? Are you holding on to it because you don't have any other choice? Or is it because it is part of your animal impulse? Because without you holding into that framework, you have nothing to hold on to. You have no reference point in terms of how to navigate this world. Then doesn't it say that your compass in terms of how you use to navigate this world is flawed to begin with? Then the more useful question would be this: what is the right compass for you? But to know the right compass for you, you're going to know who you really are, who you are in all totality. And to know who you are in totality, that is one of the biggest painful thing in life, because you need to see through all the damages that have been done onto you by yourself or by the people around you that you love. And that's why love is flawed in your version. And therefore, you guys keep looking for the perfect love that doesn't exist in this world. How many of you watched Naruto as you were growing up? The final part of the show itself explains, clearly all the delusions that people have. The perfect dream, putting everybody in a dream. But that's what everybody wants to be. Nobody wants to deal with reality because it's so painful. So if your role models are empty, then who keeps you in check? How can you keep yourself in check when you're flawed, plus your spectacles are flawed to begin with? It's not even matching the right eyesight to how the world really looks. You're using a flawed lens to look at this world, which means you make a lot of judgments. That's why you get triggered as well when other people make judgments. Irritating, isn't it? But you're doing exactly the same to other people. Your judgment is the thing that make you make errors and flaws. Let's say you meet your soulmate in your life. That person is the right one for you. You can't register it because you're too busy trying to look for flaws in them. So instead of waiting for the right person to come, why don't you become the right person? Wouldn't that be more useful, to be the right person in your life? Instead of waiting for the right time to come, the right moment to come, why don't you have the ability to make everything right in your life? Why do you keep giving power to circumstances and your excuses that we already spoke about last week?